Fiordland National Park. Breathtaking, extreme, and biologically diverse. Nestled on the west coast of New Zealand's South Island, it's the biggest national park in the country. From the world-famous Milford Sound to the north, to the much more remote Long Sound to the south. This glacially carved landscape is home to many of New Zealand's rarest residents, like the Fiordland crested penguin and the world's cheekiest parrot, the kiwi.
What is he doing?
But these species are at risk from invasive predators like stoats, rats, and possums. In early December 2023, more than a dozen crew and volunteers boarded the Milford Wanderer in Doubtful Sound and steamed towards Dusky Sound to the south. That includes traveling across one of the roughest stretches of water on Earth, the Tasman Sea. While a bit bumpy, the transit didn't leave anyone worse for the wear. And fortunately, calmer waters awaited us at the Gilbert Islands, guarding the northern entrance to Dusky. Deep within Dusky Sound is Cooper Island, the site of an effort by RealNZ to clear the area of pests. That's done with a network of nearly 1,000 traps, specifically designed to attract unwanted guests. Our nature guide on this venture, Richard, gives us a brief demonstration.
Like that. So there we go. That's your standard looking trap. So essentially I'd just grab that like that, grab that out of there, throw that out of the way. That's a bit of the old bait.
Yeah.
Yep, so throw that there. I get my egg out like this. I kind of had an egg in here last time.
Right.
For one reason or another.
True.
And then, but you can always check the trap. So basically, so that's all free flowing there. So essentially, I would leave the trap. So it's all pretty clear in there. Nothing so that's the trap baited.
Split into multiple groups, the team divided up the island, resetting hundreds of traps all at once. Most of the team walked the length of the island, by foot. I was fortunate enough to take the coastal route, along with Leah and Richard. That involved locating our traps on GPS, driving to the location, jumping off the boat, resetting the trap, and back to the boat to start again for all 200 coastal traps. Something often easier said than done. Here you can see Richard taking on one of the traps that Leah and I decided to sit out. But with high risk comes reward. This trap had recently taken out a stoat, the only one we found on this trip, and very well preserved. We finished nearly all of the traps in one day, with just a handful left over for day 2. But this time, we launched a second boat with a complement of 2 trappers to speed things up. On this run, Simona, Cam, and Richard took the smaller boat, while Alice, Ian, Royden, and I took the larger one. With the traps reset and the results of their success logged, we made one final stop before heading home, hoping to win some cash. Moose Lake is not far from where the last confirmed sighting of Canadian moose in Fiordland was found. You can see it here in this photo, shot at Lake Herrick just a few kilometers away in 1952. A photo of a Canadian moose alive these days could land you $100,000. Unfortunately, no such luck on this trip. We had time for one quick photo of the team, then boarded the Wanderer bound for home the following morning. All that stands between us and our destination in Doubtful Sound is the Tasman Sea again. But armed with newfound optimism and a bit of wind at our backs, the trip was much more pleasant than the way down. It offers a chance to think and wonder why you never really get used to the beauty of Fiordland. It constantly surprises with one breathtaking view after another. I don't know when I'll make it down to Dusky Sound again, but I know that with our conservation efforts, its immense biological diversity stands a fighting chance to last for generations to come. Thanks for watching.